Hello there, very good evening. This is Primetime Weekend. I'm Sonali Wanikababage. We start off with a look at the stories making headlines tonight. Frontline Socialist Party says two of their members, Kumar Gunaratnam and Dimuthu Attigala, are missing. Ministry of External Affairs looks into the vandalism of statues in Battiglow. Dulani Ramanathan wins Yes Superstar Season 2. Coup leaders in Mali agree to stand down following a deal with the regional bloc ECOWAS. On to the news in detail. The Frontline Socialist Party charges that there has been no information on two of their activists, Kumar Gunaratnam and Dimuthu Attigala, since yesterday. The party notes that it is saddening that frontline activists of the party are disappearing in this manner, in a backdrop where the inaugural convention of the party is drawing closer.
Members of the Frontline Socialist Party charge that Premakumar Gunaratnam, alias Kumar Mahathya, is missing since yesterday. Meanwhile, Dharma Dimuthu Attigala, who was a JVP activist since 1988, is the other missing person. Born on the 23rd of January 1969, Dharma Dimuthu Attigala served as the national organizer of the Socialist Women's Union and is also the secretary in charge of Women's Affairs and International Affairs in the Movement for People's Struggle. The party seniors gathered to hold a meeting to discuss the party's inaugural party convention. Kumara and Dimuthu Attigala were also supposed to join the meeting. Kumara was lodged at a house in Kiribatigoda which belonged to a senior party member. They had caused a puncture in the vehicle he was supposed to travel in. The lock on the back door was tampered with and the bags that were in his room were in disarray. He had been arrested. Dimuthu Attigala attended the meeting and headed to a house in Godagama afterwards. She had been arrested on the way. Kumar Gunaratnam was supposed to speak at the convention. It is clear that there is a political campaign to disrupt the party convention. We do not see this arrest as one which followed the normal process. We do not believe a court order has been obtained. In a backdrop where this is a white man culture, there is a certain threat on their lives. We were due to unveil our policies and who we are during our convention on the 9th of this month. This incident came about because the government understood that a new political force was taking shape, one which could not be swayed onto their side. This move was taken to hunt down this political movement or to at least tame it. We believe that the security forces carried out this arrest based on the needs of the government. There are various forces trying to disrupt the convention. We believe that they receive their patronage. He was staying at the house given to him for party activities. A group headed to this house to accompany him in the morning. That is when we saw the tires of his vehicle had been punctured and he was missing.
A complaint has been received to police headquarters at 3:50 this evening in respect of missing of two members of Frontline Socialist Party, Kumar Gunaratnam and Mrs. Dimuthu Attigala. So, on instructions of ID Police, a special police team has already been deployed to conduct investigation into the alleged missing. The complainant had stated that last evening, these two members, after their routine work, they had gone home and thereafter they went missing. Accordingly, we have initiated investigation. Some members of the said party had stated that the police was responsible for the missing of these two persons, and they said that the police might have taken this person into the custody, and we totally deny this allegation. We have not arrested Kumar Gunaratnam or Dimuthu Attigala. However, we are conducting investigation.
The Ministry of External Affairs has instructed the Inspector General of Police to launch an extensive investigation into the destruction of several statues located in the Battiglow town.
Statues of Mahatma Gandhi, Lord Baden-Powell, the founder of the Scout movement, as well as statues of Tamil literati such as Swami Vipulanandar and Periyathambi Pillai were destroyed recently. The Ministry of External Affairs says that they have turned their attention to this incident. Issuing a communique, the External Affairs Ministry noted that extensive investigations will be launched to determine who the perpetrators are and their reasons for carrying out such acts of vandalism. We inquired about the matter from police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rohana.
Last morning, a vandalism case had been reported to Batticaloa police in respect of damage of 4 statues of Baden Powell, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vipulanandan and other distinguished educationists in Batticaloa area. We have deployed 3 police teams to conduct investigations into the incident. So far, we have not made any arrests.
Sri Lankan Deputy Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Major General Shavindra Silva, says that Sri Lankans also have a say in UN activities. He made this statement at a function held in Kukuleganga today.
Major General Shavindra Silva engaged in an inspection tour of the Institute of Peace Support Operations training in Kukuleganga today.
Over these 7.5 years, or almost close to 8 years, Sri Lankan troops have performed excellently, the best possible way. When you especially consider with the other peacekeepers around the world, we have been very professional. To my knowledge, except for one occasion, as officers we go by manuals. It is not the manuals that we won the war. It is not the manuals of the foreign countries won the war in Sri Lanka. We defeated terrorism in our country on our own methods, on our own initiatives, on our methodology of training that we adopted. But we didn't go by all the books. We kept those as principles, yeah, of course, but we managed to innovate our own tactics to win a war in our country. The manuals would have been prepared by someone, but with our experience, I think we should be able to give a better knowledge, better way of doing things in peacekeeping operations around the world.
Major General Shavindra Silva also spoke on the United Nations at the occasion.
The United Nations is not somebody else, although some people are trying to do that. We are also a member of the United Nations. We also own that United Nations. So we also have a say there. We can go and inform these things, and we can try to make them to implement what we feel.
An event to felicitate those who rendered their support in activities to secure the freedom of former Army Commander Sarath Fonseca was held yesterday at the auditorium of the Colombo Public Library.
The event was organized by the General Venuwan Ranaviruwa organization. There are no Vijay Bahus or Parakram Bahus. There are no kings in the country who know to do those great deeds and to move forward by doing the duties of a king. Today, Sarath Fonseca has been insulted and his freedom has been taken away.
නින්දාවට සහ අපහාසයට පත්කොට නිදහස පුද්ගලික නිදහස අහිමි කිරීම නැමැති ක්‍රියාවට අද ජෙනරාල් සරත් ෆොන්සේකා මැතිතුමාව ලක් කරලා තිබෙනවා.
රටේ නිදහස යුක්තිය සාධාරණය දැන් නැති වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ඔබ වහන්සේක මොනවාට පැහැදිලි කරා. මම නැවතත් ඒක කියන්නේ ඒකින් හොඳම පහර වැදුනේ මගේ ස්වාමියාට මුලින්ම ඒ පහර වැදීමෙන් තමයි මං හිතන්නේ අනිත් අයටත් ඒක දැනුනේ ජනරතුමා නිදහස් වුණයි කියලා අපි ඒ ගමන නතර කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒයින් පස්සේ අලුත් පන්නරයක් අපිට ලැබෙවි. එතුමාත් එක්කලා මේ ගමන යන්න සියලුම ජනතාව සමග එකතු වෙලා මේ ගමන යමු. නැතිනම් මේ රටට කවදාවත් සුබ අනාගතයක් කියන එක හිස් වචනයක් වේවි. ආශ්චර්යයක් කියන එක හිස් වචනයක් වේවි. එයාලට දෙන්න බැරි නම් අපි හරි ඒකට අරුතයක් දෙමු.
A religious event was held yesterday to invoke blessings on former Army Commander Sarath Fonseca. The event was held at the Payagala Hirigal Agodalla Viharaya in Beruwala. The religious event was held under the auspices of Anuma Fonseca. A group including United National Party parliamentarian Palita Tevara Peruma also attended the event. Deputy Leader of the United National Party Sajith Premadasa charged at an event held in Kalutara today that the government has betrayed the country's sovereignty to the International Monetary Fund.
The event, which was the 251st phase of the UNP Deputy Leader's Sasunat Aruna program, was held at the Sri Munindarama Viharaya in Bombuela. Sadit Premadasa made a financial donation to the Viharaya.
Ada අපේ රටේ ආර්ථික ප්‍රතිපත්තිය තීන්දුව කරන්නේ මුදල් අමාත්‍යාංශය නෙමෙයි.
Today, the economic policy of our country is decided by the International Monetary Fund and not the Ministry of Finance. It is a puppet government that governs our country today. The Minister of Finance has no strength, ability or resources. The government of Sri Lanka is now dedicated to carrying out the orders and the instructions of the IMF to the letter. My dear friends, the sovereignty of our nation has been sold for dollars.
කුණු කොල්ලට ඩොලර් වලට විකුණා හමාරයි ආදරණීය මිත්‍රවරු.
When I went to the Parliament gallery, our leader spoke to me. I was imprisoned at the time. The leader is a good man. I love him dearly. He is a good leader. But he does not have the strength to understand us. He does not have an understanding of how we live, how we can afford to eat and drink, and how we can afford to pump diesel. I was assaulted. Mobile phones were placed in the cell. Jailers were kicked out. But our leader laughs and says it is okay for me because I do not have to go for weddings and funerals. He says prison is better. That is the limit of his understanding.
You're with the news first. Up next, we take a look at the newspaper cartoon of the day, selected by us from among today's English newspapers.